of my new house. It's the front door, quite majestic in its appearance, and I'm taking the shot at around 6 o'clock in the evening, and there was slight rain in the evening, so you got lots of flies which has come up. That's the reason why I've shut the door. And this is the door, and to the left you got a corridor, quite a long corridor. If you want to see that, we got lots of work done today and yesterday. We got this patio built around the house. The whole area is now having a nicely built patio. It's not complete, the work is not complete. Still a lot of polishing and all is needed. And you will find lots of construction materials lying around. It needs to be cleaned up, and that's quite a big job. And getting hold of people, you will find lots of grout and stones, which it's lightning. There could be rain today or tonight, and that's the big, the frontage. We got nicely built wall, and in fact the wall is still under construction. That portion is to be constructed. I've got stones lying around for the work, and that is the outside. And as if you go towards the left of the house, you will find the something struck to my. This is going to be the garage. We got the door fixed only today, and we'll have to cover this area. It's quite a spacious garage to say, and you got tools room as well in case that is of any use. And as we enter the house, I'll get into the house and see what's happening. They've got a very good locking system, quite complicated. It's something which is traditionally used in this part of the country. Well, we have made provision for. I had to shut the door immediately. Already a couple. And as you enter, this is the hall, which is quite spacious. It's considered one of the biggest hall in any house in this part of the country. And to the right you have a space which can be converted into some sort of a sitting room or a reception, if you may call. And that's Jayanti spending her time mostly in enhancing the appearance. Now at the moment she's looking at tidying up the curtain, which we did on Tuesday morning, and that is the rear side of the front door. And as you move forward, you have the puja room where we normally keep the images of gods and goddesses. It's all at the moment kept on the floor. Actually, we have to arrange for some platform where it can be kept. Well, we have a puja room, that is one thing. And as you move forward, you will find to the right an open area. It's an open area, and you will have a pit kind of thing where you can have either an aquarium or some decorative areas. Still, things are lying around. We've got to get it fixed. I don't know how long it will take. And this takes you. It's an open area. You can. You got plenty of light even when it's a dark day. And as you move forward in the hall, to the left you will find the bedroom number 1, and this is a tiny corridor as you turn left, and then to the left, turn left, and this is going to be the bedroom. Quite spacious, and we got a cot or a bed ordered recently, and it's been put in this room. And as you turn to the right, there is a small passage which, when you turn to the left, leads you to the bathroom, or you may call it a toilet, and then that is it. It's quite self-contained. It's having everything that's required in a bathroom, except we don't have a bath here, and that is something which we may consider sometime in future. Actually, we don't need a bath, but still we have made provision for that in case the need arises. Otherwise, you can have a self-contained shower cubicle, if you may call. It's not a cubicle, it's a spacious bathroom. And you're having still, you find flies flying around. And as you move forward, you can have a view of our hall from this end. It's quite spacious indeed. You will not find a hall of this dimensions in any of the normal houses in this part of the world. As you move further, you will have the second bedroom, which is identical to the one I just visited, and we have stacked all our, because we don't have furnitures, and therefore all our things are literally lying around. It needs to be tidied up. I don't think that's going to happen because we are leaving just about in a couple of days. We are leaving on Tuesday to UK, but tomorrow morning I'm going to take my mother to Bombay. That leaves me pretty little time. Of course, I mean, the major part of the work is done by my wife, and you got another place which can be considered as a dressing room or kind of that, and you got another, our second shower room, you may call. It's again literally a replica of the earlier one. Maybe the floor is slightly different, but for that everything is the same. And as you move further, you come out of this room, and you can have a view of the entire room from this area. That's it. I've got some I've got sisters of Jayanti, the elder sisters of Jayanti here, and that's my mum in white. And you have, as you move further, you've got an area which is going to be used as our dining area. And my wife is busy cleaning up the things. Well, she has been doing for the last, I would say, couple of days, literally since coming from UK. She did oversee the construction of this big house, pretty big indeed, roughly 4,700 square feet. Not something which an ordinary household will have, that big house at all. And as you move forward, you have the kitchen. The kitchen is comparatively smaller, considering the fact that you got such a big hall. But then this is how we wanted. We wanted open space, more open space, and this is our kitchen, and the tiny storeroom is here. Nothing much is stored there because we are actually in a packing mood, as literally, because my daughters left on the first itself, on the first night. So we are actually in the going back mood. So as you move to the left, we've got a work area. I've shut it because the flies are running around thanks to that rain in the evening. So you have this work area, and the work area is not, kept in a tidy way. Let me see. This is how it is lying around. And here, this is again the place, work area place. And we got one oven, the traditional oven here, which is stuffed with many things. But then hopefully when we come back, this area is likely to be used for, say, if you're cooking anything, non-vegetarian food or fish or anything like that, this area can be used so that we can free our main kitchen. And then you have the common, toilet, if you may call it, here. That's it. And it is again another self-contained toilet come shower room. I brought that, the shower thing, the heater shower thing from UK, but unfortunately it's not working. It could be because the electrician here is not quite familiar with that kind of apparatus. He said he's going to come and fix it. I don't know whether he can do it or not. So as he has not been successful so far, the possibility of a success in the next couple of days is very, very remote indeed. And from here, what I will be doing is taking you to the next floor. Of course, that's the only floor we are having. It got the floor, ground floor and the first floor. And the rear side of the house needs a lot of tidying up. We went to the nursery today morning and also yesterday, and we bought some plants and some probably the coconut trees and all that thing from the nursery. It's not trees actually, they're all saplings kind of things, and it's been planted in the rear of the house. And the beauty of this garden, this area, is we have visitors on a daily basis, like peacock. You can see peacock if you get up in the morning and come to the rear of the house. You'll find one or two peacocks loitering around in the garden, picking up insects. So tomorrow it's going to have a nice meal because you got lots of insects and all of them flying around. Or you would find them dead tomorrow morning. So the next stop of my guided tour is going to be the first floor. Up we go through the stair. There you go. Well, these staircase, it was actually at the insistence of our electrician that we bought these two pieces. They're quite fancy, not bad. We didn't have the idea of buying it, but then the electrician recommended it strongly. He said that since you're such a nice place and such a nice staircase, it's quite imperative that we go for one or two of these beautiful fancy lights. It was at his insistence that we bought it, and I'm going to light this area. This is the landing space of our first floor. Of course, we got. I dried up these red chilies. I've been drying it for the last couple of days. Coriander seeds. These because tomorrow, hopefully, my wife is going to arrange to get it powdered in the local mill, because we intend to take it to UK when we go. It's quite expensive there to buy, but it's available in plenty here at a reasonable price. So this is the area which is as good as a neat open space hall. In a normal house, I think this is an ideal hall, but we got this as a second open space. And to the right, we got our shower, another common shower and bathroom. So you normally got 5 shower room and bathroom, and I see here that we got the washing machine fitted. My wife thinks that it will be easier to take it to the terrace and dry the clothes once the work is done, because otherwise if you fix the washing machine on the ground floor, you'll be carrying the cloth a long way up. So here, she thinks that is a strategic location as far as the washed cloths are there. And to the right of this hall, you got a bedroom which is very spacious indeed, very, very spacious. And you got a cotton bed arranged here, and a wardrobe also. That is a decent wardrobe, and it's quite a. I have a feeling that this must be a bigger place than the bedroom, of course, because in the bedroom there is a passage, and the toilet is a huge one. This could be a bedroom in some of the places, some of the other houses, and this is the bedroom or the toilet come shower room here. It's quite a spacious one. You got a shower, a decent western toilet. In the bottom toilets, two of them are wall mounted, and this is the normal one, a big one, pretty big one. And we are moving to the next bedroom, if you may call it. This is the only place or the bedroom which doesn't have a attached bathroom. This could be a library, if you may call it, and it's quite decent, and it's pretty nicely placed. And here the ceiling is quite high. We had to buy a long pipe to fix the fan so that anyone who lies down here gets the the wind or the air from the fan. So this is in short is and you got a wardrobe which is half done. It's a showcase actually. I don't think that he's going to do anything, though he said he said he'll come and do some work on this. Well, we'll have to wait and see, because the workman here is very, very difficult. You can never trust them. And then you got the opening. It's a lovely corridor up and down, and it's going to be a very nice place to sit when it is a hot day. Fortunately today there are signs of and this is the area which is above the garage, and there is plenty of space here, open space again. If you want to come and lie down on a hot summer day, you will have plenty of air. Fantastic place. And definitely the entire construction is seen by my wife Jayanti. She had the experience of overseeing the construction, as she was the person who literally constructed or enabled the construction of our house in Kolari. That was around 25 years ago when I was working in Bank of India. But then that experience and our interest in construction activity led to her taking full responsibility of the construction of this house, and she has done a decent job considering the fact that she was monitoring the work from UK. Though we couldn't get this house handed over to us in last December, at least we got it now. And this is the open terrace where if you want, you can dry up the clothes. There's plenty of space. Yes, there's plenty of space here. And it's lightning tonight. And this is the garden, the rear side of the house. I put all the lights, so there's plenty of light here. So that is, in short, our house. And it's here that I did make use of this space for drying up my chilies, red chilies and corianders. Thank you.